Welcome to Rails Minute, our effort to bring you short videos where you can learn more about what is happening with the library system. I'm Dan Bostrom, Rails Member Engagement Manager, and I'm here with Monica Harris, Rails Executive Director. Welcome, Monica.
Thank you, Dan.
Okay, so Banned Book Week is the first week of October. It's coming up very quickly, and Illinois is very fortunate to have a Secretary of State and a state librarian who advocates for the freedom to read. We've seen that over and over. Can you tell us what you have planned with Secretary of State Alexi Giannoulias during that week?
Yes, so Vernon Area Public Library has organized this amazing event that is focused on book challenges specifically. And so it's called Book Challenges on the Rise. There are over 76 libraries who are partnering with the event. And so we can expect there'll be a lot of people there to talk about what types of book challenges and issues are happening across the nation and specifically in Illinois. The event is a full panel of people who are there to talk about book challenges, including Secretary Giannoulias. I'll also be there to talk about what is happening in libraries in Illinois, and there will also be a couple of authors that will speak about the experience of being an author in dealing with book challenges. So the event is on Monday, October 2nd at 7 p.m. over Zoom. There is a link to registration in the video description if anybody would like to register and check it out.
Well, we look forward to seeing you all there, and it sounds like a really great collaboration. And speaking of great collaborations, we've been working more with our sibling system, the Illinois Heartland Library System, and actually we had a chance to get together with our fellow colleagues at the Illinois Heartland Library System down in Springfield. Can you talk a little bit about what we did there and how that went?
Yeah, so we had a really great opportunity to get the leadership teams of both Rails and Illinois Heartland Library System staff together and meet at the Illinois State Library. I want to thank, of course, the Illinois State Library for hosting the event that day. So we had a great opportunity to kind of tour the Illinois State Library together as a group. And then we went through our operational plans for the upcoming fiscal year, talked in some detail about the statewide programs that are happening that affect sort of all of the libraries in Illinois and what's coming into the future. And then we also had an opportunity for people who are counterparts at different systems to meet together, have lunch together, and have a one-on-one meeting where they could really talk about what was coming and then give a chance to talk about collaboration opportunities and what our systems could continue to do together. Really, the systems are so well positioned to work with each other because nobody else is sort of doing the things that we do in many ways. And so it's a great opportunity to learn from each other and continue to work together. We're really also excited about potentially moving towards a joint board meeting for both of our organizations coming up this spring. So a lot of great things to come, but it was a really great day.
Yeah, it was a really great day. And you know, I learned something, and I think a lot of people did, and that was fun. And another opportunity for people to learn things that are happening in libraries is we actually have a collaboration between Rails and IHLS coming up at the ILA Conference in October. So there's going to be a presentation in Champaign. Would you talk a little bit about that and what it's going to include?
Yeah, so at the ILA Conference that's coming up at the beginning of October, some of the staff between Rails and Heartland have been collaborating on working on really getting together a lot of information about data about school libraries. So Jeanette Durucki, who works on our data team here at Rails, and Leah Gregory, who is a school librarian liaison through Heartland, will be presenting on unlocking the power of data for school libraries at that ILA Conference. It's really a great opportunity to hear about the project in general, as well as some of the great takeaways that have happened through the data dashboard project that has been built. But it is really a chance to also look at the potential for advocacy that can come from a project like this, and how telling the story of how important having certified school librarians is really going to be something that we're paying a lot of attention to going into this year. So I hope people can come and attend their program, but we're really excited to be at the ILA Conference in general, and we hope we get a chance to talk to a lot of you folks there.
Yeah, the conference season is so much fun because it's really a chance for everybody to get together and talk about what is going on with libraries. And there's another opportunity later in the month at ILA, and we have a conference in Springfield this year. And we're actually putting together something that's even more fun. We're doing an after-hours event. Would you talk a little bit about that and what's going on there?
Well, we're so happy that we get to celebrate the 10th anniversary of eRead Illinois, the ebook program that has been shared by Illinois libraries all over the state. It's going to be a special event that is co-hosted both by Rails and by Illinois Heartland Library System. We're going to have a great party that's at that event where everybody who's at ILA is invited to come and join us on Tuesday, October 24th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. We'll have appetizers and drinks, a photo booth, and chances to just mingle with your colleagues and talk about the ways that you are all working together and getting a chance to network there. But we also want to hear more about the stories about how you, your patrons, your libraries have been affected by eRead Illinois. And so there is a link in the video description. If you want to share your stories with us, we would love to hear from you so that we have an opportunity to share the impact of the program over these last 10 years.
Yeah, wonderful. And just a reminder, conference season is great. It's always a lot of fun. If you are fortunate enough to be able to go to one of these conferences, please come say hi. Please come talk to us. Please come share your stories. We always like hearing from our members and hearing what's going on at their libraries. That will do it. As always, you're welcome to submit questions to Monica or myself at communications@railslibraries.org. Monica, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you all for watching.
Thanks, Dan.